Hi, Ronnie Kosei here at CORA Rehabilitation's Riverside location, where I'm the physical therapist and clinic manager. Today I'm joined by Jessica Bell, who is CORA's Palm Coast and South Flagler clinic manager, also Lydia McCrae, a competitive runner in the Jacksonville area. Today our video will discuss power and agility drills that you can incorporate into your routine as a runner in order to prevent injury and boost speed and success on the road. Adding these drills about 3 times a week is going to be important because it's going to add cross-functional planes versus the front to back that we're used to as a runner. Make sure that when you do these, you add a dynamic warm-up in first in order to prevent injury. If you have any questions about the video or any of the exercises in them, please come down to any CORA rehabilitation location where we can discuss the exercise with you, give you a demonstration, and possibly a home program. Thank you for watching and enjoy. The first series of ladder drills that we're going to do are going to incorporate that forward and backward plane that runners are so accustomed to. Lydia's going to start with some quick steps here, going the way there, right to left, and on the way back, left to right. It's important to go nice and slow at first to try to get used to the drill, but eventually start going faster where you are making a few mistakes. Making a few mistakes here is okay because it means you're challenging yourself. Make sure that eventually you are challenging yourself with all of these drills. We're going to start with some hopping now. Lydia's going to do some double leg hopping. And here she's just going forward, controlling the explosion on the way up and controlling the land on the way down. You can also do this one in a single leg. Good. Same exact principle. We have to do some single leg drills because most of running is done in a single leg. So it's really important to have that single leg explosiveness. Adding some backwards motion, we can do both the double leg or the single leg, going 2 hops forward, 1 hop back. And then go single leg. Again, having to control everything, having to control your speed, having to control the landing on the way, and preventing as much injury as possible. With all of these, you can start slow, make sure you're controlled, and then work your way up to a little bit faster. So we've already reviewed the forward and backward drills, which runners are probably pretty good at because they're used to going in those motions. We're going to step outside the comfort zone here and start doing some lateral stability drills. Most runners that we treat here at CORA have some kind of hip rotational weakness or some lateral stability coordination issues. So it's important to have some strong hips, strong coordination laterally, and that's going to help prevent injuries down the chain and overall make you a stronger runner. Lydia's going to start with some quick steps going to the side here. Again, going nice and slow to start with, and then don't be scared to make some mistakes going sideways. You can see she's making some mistakes now, so she's challenging herself. It's great. The next one, we're going to do double leg hops going to the side. So she's going to hop, again, start with the high ones. Make sure you can get some explosiveness out of this. And then once you feel comfortable, start going to some quicker ones. Beautiful. She's going to do the same thing with the single leg. So go to the left leg. Beautiful. Again, start with some high ones. Really work on that explosiveness. Make sure that your knee is not collapsing to the side here. You want to have a nice sturdy base. You want to keep your chest up as much as possible. And again, let's go quick again on the right. So as she does these quick ones, most time people will start to lean. That knee will start to cave in a little bit. Make sure that we have proper form the whole time. The last thing we want to do is get hurt while we're trying to prevent injury. We're going to do a few multi-plane exercises here. The first one's going to be called the Icky Shuffle. The Icky Shuffle, she's going to start on the side of the ladder. She's going to put 2 feet inside the ladder and then 1 foot on the outside. Then she's going to go forward. All right, so start over there. That's okay, good. So we all make mistakes. That's fine. Let's start back over. We're going to go 2 feet to the inside and then 1 on the outside. Good, and then that. Perfect. Takes a couple times to get it right. Once she figures this out, gets a little bit comfortable, she's got all her feet in the right places, now we're going to have her try to go as quick as she possibly can. Good. And that looks great. She's a quick learner. The next one that we're going to do, and the final one for these lateral and forward mobility lateral drills, is going to be the skater hops. So she's going to put 1 foot in the ladder and then cross over and put 2 on the outside. Good. Good. Perfect. All right, so add those in. Make sure you're getting the forward drills. Make sure you're getting lateral drills. And next we're going to talk about a few cone drills that you can do. The final series of drills that we're going to do are cone drills, which really emphasize agility and the changing of directions. Forward, backwards, left, and right. This is really going to open up your hips, strengthen you in all directions. Make sure when you're doing these, you're going slow and controlled until you figure them out and can go a little quicker and challenge yourself. Make sure you're preventing as much injury as possible until you're comfortable. All right, so Jessica's going to set this up, and Lydia is going to be our demonstrator again. The first one we're going to do is our good warm-up for our agility drills. We're doing the around the world. So Lydia's going to start here. She's going to shuffle up forward and then go laterally. She's going to go backwards and then laterally again. We can change this up by, on the top and the bottom, actually doing some karaoke drills to really get some hip rotational effort in. Beautiful. All right, so you can do that maybe, let's say 5 times of each of those. Get really nice and loose for all these agility drills. The next one we're gonna do an X drill here. So we're gonna add a cone in the middle. Lydia's gonna stay on the outside of the cones. And what that means is act like there is a wall dividing each of these cones, and she's gonna stay on the outside of the cones. So staying on the outside on the right, she's gonna go forward, and then she's gonna go to the right. She's gonna go forward again, and then to the right. Coming back forward, and then to the right. Good. And then once she's finished this full X one time, she's gonna change it up. She's gonna go forward, and then go left. She's gonna go forward and left. She'll do that 4 times each. All right, looks really good. Okay, now we're gonna take away this middle cone. Beautiful. And we're gonna do another drill, an X drill. Lydia is going to start by shuffling or running forward. She's gonna laterally shuffle on the way back. She's gonna go forward again, laterally shuffle on the way back. She's adding some diagonals here. We can also reverse that by doing a lateral shuffle and then sprinting backwards. Beautiful. Quick steps and stay as low as you possibly can. Try not to hit the cone. On behalf of Jess and Lydia, I want to thank you for watching the video. Please keep in mind this is a very small portion of all the agility drills that we'd love to go through with you if you are considering incorporating this into your daily routine. Also keep in mind that if you do happen to get injured, CORA Rehabilitation offers free 15-minute injury screens at all of our locations. We can absolutely see if anything's going on, if you need to be referred to a doctor, or if physical therapy may be beneficial. As always, check out our YouTube page and be sure to visit Jacksonville Running Company for all of your running needs. CORA Rehabilitation is keeping you in the game.